Hey, Blue Table fans! We filmed a few videos today. What we've got for you next is an example of what you can expect for some of the premium content. Our main goal for the premium content is to show you behind the scenes, the artists working, the different types of special projects that we have going on in the studio, how to do those, tips and tricks from the artists, and to go more in depth on the projects than you would normally get from the standard studio updates.
Yeah, there's so many projects and armies and cool stuff coming through every single day. And so what we want is for you guys to be able to see all of that in high quality and all of the awesomeness that comes through the studio each day.
Yeah, that's right. So this is not the final version of what it's going to look like, but this is an idea of what we're working on for that.
Alright guys, I'm here with Janine, and
Hey.
we're going to talk a little bit about these awesome miniatures. We're here with some Raven Wing miniatures, Space Marines, and the main guy here is the Skyboar.
Skyboar. Yeah.
Alright, awesome. We're going to start off with these biker guys though, and come back to that. What level are these painted to?
These are painted to a level 4, and then
Level
the Skyboar guy is painted to a level 7.
So what goes into a level 4 exactly?
So a level 4 is basically your tabletop standard plus. So it's made to look good as a unit on the table, like your regular tabletop standard. But then if you hold it up closer, you can see some extra details, some extra, you know, fancy highlighting, and everything's a little bit cleaner. So it holds up to some scrutiny, even if it's not necessarily a centerpiece model. Yeah, I did a little bit more blending on the fabric and more highlighting on the white than I would normally do on just a level 3.
Alright, let's get over to this Skyboar. This guy's awesome.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to
There's,
paint.
So much going on here. It's not just your standard pose. It's got a cool base, it's got all this detail on the ship, huge gun. It's awesome. What was your favorite part about painting this miniature?
So, well, the thing I like about the Skyboar miniature versus like the standard Master of the Raven Wing is he's definitely got a bigger presence. He has a lot more bulk. He kind of draws your attention a lot more, and he's got a lot of really small details that you don't really notice unless you get in there and start painting him. He's got all of this interesting scroll work on the sides of the bike. He's got lights going on everywhere. And it's very classy. It's very, I don't know, I want to say like Romanesque almost, but that's probably not the correct art period.
Gothic.
Yeah, Gothic, there we go. I love the angels on there, and yeah, he was just a lot of fun to paint. It's not hard to make a really cool miniature look good, you know? Half your work's already done. So there's a lot of lights and lenses on this miniature, and since the Raven Wing palette's kind of monochromatic, I wanted to add some pops of color in there, so that's why all the lenses have a little bit of object source lighting. I didn't want it to go over the top, and one thing with object source lighting that I find works for me is that I highlight the lens to a higher color than I do the source lighting. So the source lighting and the glow underneath the lens is actually a little bit darker than when I highlight the actual lens up to. One thing that I had fun with on this particular miniature was I did a lot of kind of cool tones in the whites, and so I really wanted to make sure that I made the cloth very warm, and I used a lot of reds and oranges and that tan color. So I thought that gave it a good contrast in terms of composition.
So remember, if you want to get your miniatures painted by Blue Table Painting, just send an email to projects@bluetablepainting.com, and you can have your army or miniatures painted by Blue Table Painting.